Sustainable Transportation at UMD, Empowering Students to be the Change. Presented by Lisa Knorr, Associate Director of Student Life Operations and Manager of Transportation and Parking Services. Of all the pollutants that contaminate our beautiful Earth, emissions from vehicles are now the largest contributing factor of greenhouse gas emissions. Transportation accounts for 27% of all US emissions. Personal vehicles account for nearly 60% of this, emitting around 24 pounds of carbon dioxide and other global warming gases for each gallon of gas used. In other words, each personal vehicle is a major contributor to the most problematic cause of global climate change. When you think about how many vehicles are on the UMD campus each day, this is very concerning. Let's focus on what UMD Transportation and Parking is doing to promote sustainable modes of transportation. First, let's estimate the amount of emissions one vehicle traveling to and from UMD may generate. A great tool for calculating vehicle emissions is Map My Emissions, a website that works like Google Maps. Simply type in a starting point and a destination. Let's use Summit Ridge Apartments off Rice Lake Road as an example. Many UMD students live there. A medium-sized gasoline-powered car produces 2.11 pounds of carbon dioxide emissions for each one-way trip to campus, or 4.22 pounds of carbon dioxide daily. That's 317 pounds per semester, or 634 pounds of carbon dioxide per year. There are 4,500 total parking spaces at UMD, and if each vehicle averaged this distance each day, UMD's daily emissions would be about 19,000 pounds per day, 1.4 million pounds per semester, and 2.8 million pounds per year. On average, 1 acre of trees sequesters 2.5 tons of carbon dioxide annually. That means to sequester the carbon from just UMD, it would take over 1 million acres of trees each year. That's more than the entire Boundary Waters canoe area. As an institute of higher education, UMD strives to achieve excellence in educating students and providing impactful research of global relevance. Climate change is a topic of concern for each individual on Earth. It affects us all. We need you to be the change by not only sharing these alarming emission statistics, but more importantly, making daily decisions that can help lower emissions. UMD has an energy action plan to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and operate a carbon neutral campus by 2050. Reducing the number of personal vehicles on campus will contribute substantially to a healthier community, a happier environment, and a cleaner atmosphere for future generations to come. One of the easiest ways to reduce your emissions and help UMD reach its goals is to choose one of the sustainable transportation options. How about riding the bus? The Kirby Plaza Bus Hub is centrally located in the heart of the campus. It's a convenient location from anywhere at UMD. There are many perks for riding the Duluth bus, including no parking hassles, no parking costs, no scraping or digging out in the winter, and citywide service to and from your house to UMD. With a swipe of a U-card, students have unlimited rides free to most locations in the Twin Ports. How about making an even bigger impact? As students, you're sedentary throughout much of the day. Why not take care of yourself and the environment by walking to campus? Or biking to campus. UMD has 2 ZAP stations that currently track faculty and staff interested in the ZAP program. We hope to expand it to include students in the future. And the advantage of this is that UMD can determine how much CO2 we've saved by the number of rides to campus. Check out these great statistics from the last year. Keep in mind, it's just faculty and staff, so when we include the students, it's going to be great. UMD has 43 outdoor bike racks, strategically placed near entrances. No matter which building is your preferred entry, chances are there's a bike rack nearby. And don't forget, bike parking is free. Want to feel the wind in your hair but prefer an engine? Park your motorcycle, moped, or scooter free at any of the 10 designated locations around campus. UMD's electric vehicle charging stations provide up to 4 hours of free charging each day. Over the last year, the charging stations have had 421 sessions. Choosing any of these sustainable transportation options over driving your own gasoline-fueled vehicle is the right thing to do. Let's empty the lots. Stop worrying about the shortage of parking and start raving about the excess. Let's do this. You have the power to lead the campus to carbon neutrality by 2050. Use your power wisely. Save money and the environment by leaving your vehicle at home. UMD will be so proud.